So this is the end for task 1, extended reading, long reading. And now we're going to go on to task 2 that's very similar. The questions in task 2, multi-text reading, are very similar to the text in task 1. The only difference here is that you're going to be reading 4 different texts. Instead of 1 long text, you have 4 short texts. And let's see, in this section there are 4 short texts for you to read and some questions for you to answer. So look at the text. Text A is the pie chart. So sometimes you get visual information. In this case, you're getting a pie chart with visual information, and you are getting, for example, the amount of things. So reasons people learn foreign languages. So you can see most of the color is personal interest and enjoyment. So if you wanted to write this information, you'd say most people learn foreign languages for personal interest and enjoyment. But also a lot of people learn a foreign language because it's a requirement for their degree. Degree is what you study at university. It's a course. Okay, so you could write that. So here it's just visual information: family background, future travel or study abroad. Text B is that all the 4 texts, text A, B, C and D, all the 4 texts are going to be about the same information. So text B is also going to be about the reasons to learn foreign languages, or about learning foreign languages. In this case, we see another text: scientists believe learning a second language increases brain power. So in this one, it's talking about the advantages, and it looks like a scientific study. So it's probably an essay, or it's probably an article. It doesn't really matter, but it's a more formal register, and it's going to give facts. And then we've got another text. What is this text? So we've got student's name, Maria Coates, class 4A, language experiment. This seems like a report. So someone doing a report for the class. Today our class conducted an experiment based on research about learning languages. Researchers at the University of Edinburgh's Reid School of Music have discovered. Okay, so this is a report, and it's also giving information about learning languages. Okay, and then we've got text D, and text D is a chat room. So it's also the same topic about learning languages, but in this case, it's different people probably giving their opinion or asking questions in a chat. And this text is going to be much more informal, probably. Okay, so you read the 4 texts and you know what the texts are about, and now it's time to answer the questions. Basically, the questions in task 2, reading task 2, are very similar to the questions in reading task 1. Here we've got questions 16 to 20, and you have to connect the sentence, the question, to one of the texts. And you've got 5, so one of the questions you can connect to more than one text. So which text explains the learning that learning languages can help you learn other skills, shows that more people choose to learn a language for pleasure than work. Okay, so for example, text A shows that more people choose to learn a language for pleasure than work, because we can see that information in the pie chart. Okay, so that's the first part that's similar, because we're connecting the questions to the different texts. Now we've got the next questions, that are questions 21 to 25, and it's again the same idea. You have to choose 5 statements, sorry, this is not questions, it's statements. Statement is when you say something is this way. You choose 5 statements that are true, and you write the letters on the left, on the blank spaces. It doesn't matter in which order you write these letters. Only choose the 5 ones that are true. And last but not least, we've got questions 26 to 30. And these questions are the same as the questions we had in reading task 1. You have to get 3 words, numbers in the exact same order and fill in the blanks here. So that's the end of the reading part of the exam. Okay, we've got the 2 reading tasks, the long reading task and the multi-text reading. And the questions are very similar. You can practice. My advice to practice this exam is to practice reading quickly, to read quickly and to find the information and to underline the important information. So what's most important is to practice reading different kinds of texts. Okay. So that's the end for the reading tasks of the exam, reading task 1 and multi-text reading. Next, we're going to talk about the writing tasks.